cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift.
Okay, I went upstairs because your sister invited me up there after she knew that I was sleeping over, and she asked me a bunch of weird questions and then moved in for a kiss, to which I refused because I'm seeing you and not her, and she's also older than me. So yeah, I refused it, and I told her why I don't want to do that, and that was it, and I left. And she goes, really? Because I heard a different story. Why don't you tell him what you told me? And her sister speaks up and goes, Austin, we both know what really happened. And I'm like, yeah, what really happened? I'd love to hear it. She goes, Austin came into my room uninvited and sat down and started flirting with me and then tried to kiss me. And I'm like, okay, you are a compulsive liar. Don't lie in front of your whole family right now. Like, tell the truth. And she's teary-eyed because I'm catching her in her lie. And he looks, Austin came into my room uninvited with me and then tried to kiss me. And I'm like, okay, you are a compulsive liar. Don't lie in front of your whole family right now. Like, tell the truth. And she starts getting like shaky and like teary-eyed because I'm catching her in her lie. And she's like, I'm not lying. Why don't you just shut up? You're the one lying. And I'm like, listen, I'm not lying to anybody here. I'm telling the full truth. You're just mad that I refused your kiss, and now you're making shit up because you're mad. And she goes, I'm not lying, Austin. Fuck you. And like, she had tears rolling down her face, and she looked so angry. And I was like, yo, you're a really good actor. Like, you should sign up for Broadway. And she goes, fuck you. I'm telling the truth. And she was really putting on a convincing performance. Like, at this point, I was convinced that I was lying. So, just kidding. So I keep going with my story, and I tell them everything in detail again, what happened. And they start to believe me as soon as I start showing proof. I open up my Snapchat, and I show them that last night, she sent me a snap that was inviting me into her room. Now, I didn't have the message itself because it didn't save, but I had the timestamp of when she sent it. And her argument is that I went into her room uninvited. And I showed them, I'm like, look, this is a snap that she sent me. Like, she was inviting me. I don't have it anymore, but you can see that she sent me a snap last night. And they started to believe me after that. And finally, I got them convinced that I was telling the truth, because I was. And yeah, they finally stopped believing her and her stupid lie. And yeah, her dad ended up taking her phone away because she was lying for no reason. And yeah, at the end of the day, the truth prevailed. Austin came into my room uninvited. Story time, in my opinion, is pretty ridiculous. So this story time's about an old relationship.
And 4,000.
What goes around comes around.
Changed my mind. I'm really sorry.
He keeps trying, and eventually he finds her.
Sarah, darling, that works here.
Yeah. Sarah?
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on.
Everywhere.
John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone, a pitch-to-contact guy. So if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Leody Taveras is retired to lead off the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Shin-Soo Choo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. Bounce to first. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
I'm calling it.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Throw over to first. Runners back. Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Chu, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Coming to the plate. Now, Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Oh, yeah, that is.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Andrus onto the pitcher. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some duck.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there. Still no score.
Whoever the one viewer is out there.
In, Nick Solak, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. Solak is a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one. Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. A runner at second, nobody out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he throws it away. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Into the box, Jose Trevino. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
No one out with a runner at second. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Hit back up the middle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Count 1-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Leody Taveras. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 3 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 2 and the Orioles nothing. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, line drive.
Yeah.
That's going to be trouble. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Standing in, Renato Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Foul ball.
The 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As a look, now the pitch.
At the ball.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Solak's on the move. Gone!
Yes.
Let's move in front here, 3-2.
Let's go.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Fouled away. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
How did that happen yet?
Now the pitch. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Orioles push across 3 on the home run. We've played 2, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. And the throw sails right past him at the plate.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Nick Solak.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Solak. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive and early going. The first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. A bullet to first base, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Mountcastle, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here it comes.
Nope.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got the count. 2-2.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We played 3 and our score 3-3.
That was good at bat.
Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off the Texas.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Rougned Odor.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Jose Trevino. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Danny Santana.
Up next for the Rangers, Danny Santana. Hit it hard. Been lined out in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. Too high, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Santana is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. 2 out, nobody on. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. So striding in, DJ Stewart. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Designated hitter, number 24.
Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cal.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And here's Renato Nunez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Nope, outside.
Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
At the plate now, Leody Taveras, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now that's the designated hitter.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the veteran DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Means is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
That is a strike. Swear that's in the zone, man. That is cheating.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball swung on and missed.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit out towards second. Alberto gloves it. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Comes set, the 0-1, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair halfway home, tied at 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Coming to the plate now, Rio Ruiz. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the break.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle end. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Odor. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Nick Solak. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Jose Trevino. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hayes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-1.
No.
And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Rangers leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First delivery to him on the way. To third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 24.
In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Lynn steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. First pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Leody Taveras. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Count still full. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Santander is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Renato Nunez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Renato Nunez.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Nicasio, a former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Like the pain, the pain.
Now in the box, Jose Iglesias, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batter, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Austin Hayes, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Behind 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
A 1-2 pitch.
That's Bolton.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right
The
now.
2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
MLB The Show 20.
Joey Gallo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Joey Gallo.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Solak. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Someone at the door.
Thank you.
Scooped up. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a...
You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in now, Jose Trevino. He has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. Here comes the first pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking at keyhole.
Coming. Coming. Coming.
middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. The 1-1 down the third baseline. Step on the bag for one. He'll come to the plate with it. Can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
The first baseman, Danny.
Standing in, Danny Santana. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. In there, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
No.
In today's
no.
game, everybody's
That's
trying
cheating.
to work off
Cheating,
the mound
cheating,
north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. In the air down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Orioles 3. Jose Leclerc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, DJ Stewart. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
In now, Renato Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 delivery.
Oh.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Jonathan Hernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
To the plate now, Chance Sisco. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Rangers on top here, 4-3. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Leody Taveras. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, fielded cleanly. And he'll just make it to the bag, a step or 2 ahead, and there's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, 2-2.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Up next for the Rangers.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's a pop-up now. Nunez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. One left for Texas, but they hold on. Rafael Montero comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 48, Rafael.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
For the Orioles.
Grounded back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one down.
Yeah.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Ready now for Baltimore, Rio Ruiz. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yep.
Ready with another 0-2. Line hard toward right center. Taveras is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Orioles down to their final out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Slow little roller to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Texas came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure. Nicasio takes home the win. John Means takes the loss despite striking out 14 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on